Hello, Africa. Merry Christmas to you. This is ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. We tackle issues pertaining to women as they contribute to national development. How have you been? Well, whatever the situation, we always advocate that you keep a positive mindset, okay? And everything will just turn out fine. This show is proudly brought to you by very responsible brands. Chanasheto is #1 on the list, Ghana's #1 pepper sauce. Please pick up their number right now at the base of your screen and have a taste of Chanasheto, especially in this season of a lot of cooking, a lot of merrymaking, a lot of gifting. Gift somebody Chanasheto and the person will be thanking you for the rest of your life. And my beautiful outfit was put together by Afariwa Styles. Afariwa is into contemporary ladies and gents outfits, and I'm loving what she has given to me. You can locate her also on Facebook and on Instagram at afariwa.styles. Her phone number is right now at the base of your screen. Give her a call or locate her physically at Osu or on the Rasta Road at Container Bus Stop. And oh, my hair, it was proudly put together by Awo's hair. Awo, thank you so much for making me look this good. I'm flexing it too. I'm enjoying it. Pick up her number right now at the base of your screen and give her a call. She can also do home services for you, or she can make you have a braided wig cap, a bleached one, whatever your choice is. Please give her a shout. And we have a new one on our table, and that is Leap Tomato Mix. They are from the stables of Lizzie's Tomato Mix, and today they say Leap Tomato Mix is what we are going for. And what I love about it is that they are creating a lot of revolution around the cooking of jollof rice and also the cooking of our stews, our light soup, our abenkwan, and every delicacy it is that you use tomato mixes for. Give them a call right away and get your Leap Tomato Mix in the numbers that you need it. If you've been buying something else, well, I think you need to try Leap Tomato Mix and you will be glad you did. It's also a gifting time, so you need to be able to gift people Afariwa Styles gift vouchers, give them Leap Tomato Mix vouchers, or buy for them. Just make sure you give people a lot of the goodies that our sponsors are giving out here on the show. I want to say a big thank you to them because they've always been supportive to us and in all we do. So today's show promises to be very exciting, and I am really, really excited about it as well. This is because I'm going to be taking you down memory lane. Some weeks back, I brought you people from Millionaires Network Ghana because we're organizing the Hearts Fair, and it was a very good one. African Women's Voices show was represented, and we were there. We got the chance to talk to several millionaires, and I'd like you to enjoy the discussions and pick one or two ideas from what we said. So enjoy the rest of the show. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm well, please. You?
I'm also doing very well.
Thank God.
What's your name and your business name?
I'm Rebecca Derry, representing Deborah Derry of Red Butterfly Hats and Craft.
Oh, Red Butterfly. I have heard your name. It's good to meet with you. And interestingly, you actually brought a red hat. It looks like you guys really are able to put together red-colored crafts.
Very much. It's more or less like a signature look. So mostly in our stuffs, we have more of red butterfly fascinators, hatinators, and hat. I guess you might have got to know that by now.
Yes, I've gotten to know that. And I'm really loving the one you're actually displaying here.
Thank you.
Great one. So for how long have you been into millinery?
She started this somewhere around 2013, around 2018. She got into the craft business. So she has been in it from 2018 till 2021, where she has actually had an opening of her office at Joulu, where we have our services at at very affordable prices.
I like the part that says affordable prices because a lot of times when people get to see how beautifully put together this is, they begin to scream, this is going to be so expensive. You see what it is you've got on your head, it looks really beautiful. And people would think, I'm going to have to pay so much for it. But that's not the case with Red Butterfly, isn't it?
Very, very affordable.
Okay. How have you been using your craft to impact women?
Yeah, great. So for Red Butterfly, we have the interest of women at heart. So ours is to train more ladies to get them a craft for ourselves. Many a times we want to empower the ladies, we want to tell them to be of their own. But if we don't get them something to do that they can get this income, they can't be of their own. They can't be empowered. Or yes, they can be empowered, but if they don't have the capital, if they don't have that skill, there is no need for them to be empowered. So as you are empowering the ladies, you have to get them a craft to do, a skill to do. So that's what Deborah Derry has at heart. So she has a training session over there at Jeulu, where she trains most people who come in. And then you can call us wherever you are in Ghana. We can come to you, organize a training session for you, especially for females, a group of people in church, friends, family, community. We can do that too as well. So ours is more to get the ladies to get something to do, a skill, so that if we are empowered as ladies, we have a skill of ourselves, then we can also get something to do so that the other generation can see to it and they can also be empowered as well.
Okay, beautiful and well said. A lot of people feel that this craft is for the educated. What would you say to the person who is thinking that way?
Yes, it is not just for the educated, it's just for everybody. We are in Ghana, we are in Africa, we are in the world. The world is going global. Whatever that you have to do, you have to do it. It is not just for the educated. The educated, yes, is education. But you, what do you have? It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go to a higher institution for you to get it. And even those who are in education, I use this as a platform to even encourage others. I am her younger sister. I'm a student of University of Ghana, but I'm still into this. I come in to assist her and all that. And we have people who come in from all walks of life, especially from the north, because we are northerners from Nandom in the Upper West region. And then we have women who come in. We recently groomed some ladies from the north who came in to do kayaye, but then they came in now, they have this skill. They've not got much capital. We are trying to come in to support them. She has started doing something of her own, and then she's into selling to as well. So this is what we want to do, that every lady, every woman from all walks of life, you can do it. And that's what Red Butterfly seeks to encourage. Yes.
Red Butterfly, thank you so, so much. And I like the part where you said that you're from Nandom.
Yes.
So you're going to speak to that Nandom girl right now. Tell her that she needs to get herself something doing, and you are available to get them to get trained.
Yes.
Speak
yes.
to them.
We are encouraging you to patronize our services. We do hats, fascinators, hatinators, bridal fans, bridal bouquets, bridal loops, anything for a naming ceremony, a wedding, an engagement, any ceremony that you want to go and you want to glam up, just contact us, Rebecca, Deborah, Red Butterfly Hat and Craft. You can follow us on our social media platform and pick up something for yourself. I'm reaching out to you. This skill is for every single person, especially the females. I would encourage you, get something doing, learn a skill. It's going to empower you so that a little girl out there, somebody who thinks that what has come to an end for her, can see you, be proud, and she can also do something for herself. So once again, it's Red Butterfly Hats and Crafts. Thank you.
Another very beautiful guest. She's J Trent's Millinery Crafts. And she's going to be talking to us in both English and even the local language, because for her, she wants to champion the fact that this business is open to the educated, the less educated, whoever it is you are, you can get into this business. You're welcome to the show, J Trents. Could you tell our viewers what your name is?
My name is Jacinta Kwam Mensah.
Oh, Jacinta Kwam Mensa. Beautiful. In Tipo Chop you. Esha, a lot of times people who wear these hats always come out to look like sophisticated. So the moment you have your normal everyday look, the moment you show up with a fascinator, na will look na change. And a lot of times people feel that only those are if
Yeah,
you
the
are one
classy.
same classy people na
Yeah.
wash. But in that they accept them obiara who there
Yeah.
on your classy people
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever class you belong to, you
Yeah.
can
You
always
can
get a
always.
fascinator.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
please, what are you doing in this space of millinery to impact women?
Well, as my name speaks, J Trent Millinery and Craft. But initially, it was J Trent Empowerment Center, and it still is. But this is
Okay.
my IG name.
Nice.
Yeah, but my name, the name of my business is J Trent Empowerment Center. It's a place that I want to empower women, especially the young ladies who have gone through JHS, SHS, who do not have people to support them. Then we train such people so that at least they will have something small to put out there to say that this is a craft I have learned and I'm benefiting out of it. And actually, I don't do only millinery, I do other crafts as well. That is why the name J. Trent Millinery and Crafts.
Okay, so
Yes,
what
yeah.
other crafts are they?
I do beading, I do sewing, I sewed what I wore.
Wow. And you
Yeah.
obviously made the one you
I
have on your
made the
head as
one on my
well.
head as well. So I just want to empower women so that they'll be dependent on themselves, but not on people or men to give them some peanuts and just use them and just discard them as if they are worth nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Inti, how long have you been in this millinery business?
well, in this millinery business, they're about 6 years in.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
nice. So
six
you've
years.
got a lot of
Yes, I've
experience.
gotten a lot of experience.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
and I'm still learning.
You're still learning.
Yes, I'm still learning.
That's modest of you. Inti, to start up this business, does it take so much money to start up this business?
Yes, it does. It does. It's not so much money, but as little as, let's say, 500 cedis, you can start something, maybe the basic. You start something with the basic. You go out there, you sell your pieces, get profit out of it, and then roll back and learn. Yeah, so you don't need so much huge amount of money to start. And it's something that when you have the passion also to do it, you just, some of the trainers are so passionate or merciful enough to train you and let you go and get something and come back and come and train and go away with it. Just go and find something and to earn. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd love you to speak to that lady right now who is not so educated but is very interested in being somebody who is into millinery or into any kind of crafts that you're actually working on now.
Eh, ɛnyɛ hɔ a wakɔ school nkotsee na wosua dɛm adwuma yi a yɛyɛ yi. Akɔ school o, ɛnkɔ school o, na nsano adwuma wɔ wo nsa ano na ɛpɛ dɛ ɛyɛ biribi a ɔno ara nye mehia yɛ wo nsa na wakoma a ɛdze bɛcreate. Nti nyɛ ho a wakɔ school no nkotsee na wɔyɛ ma yɛhyehyɛ yi na wayɛ dɛ ehu ayɛ dɛ yi ɛho a wakɔ school class of nkurɔfo bi dɛ bi akɔ school o, ɛnkɔ school o, etum sua na ɛde yɛ nsano adwuma na wo so ɛdze bɔ wo bra. Nti ma mowɔ wɔ hɔ ma hɔ naa nye.
You're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. It is the show that tackles issues pertaining to women as they contribute to national development. And we are here at Ghana Hearts Fair 2021 that has been put together by Milliners Network here in Ghana. We are getting to meet another exhibitor who is so full of smiles and very exuberant. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you, madam.
Amazing. And I'm loving the piece you have on your head.
Thank you.
And that's all beads or
Yes, it's
all
all
beads.
beads, crystals.
crystals.
Yes.
Okay. She's giving me the professional name.
Yeah.
Let's say crystals.
Crystals.
And did you put this crystal together?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Okay. So what's the name of your business?
Jacuz Creations and more.
Jacka's Creations and more.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so when you say more, it means it's beyond millinery. So
It's
you're doing
beyond
something else.
millinery. I do bouquets, bridal fun. I tie gilly, yes, and tiaras. And we venture into tonaton.com, buy and sell. Yeah,
Yeah.
other
Oh,
things
you're
as well.
doing amazing work. So for how
Yeah.
long have you been in this space?
Okay, I've been in this business for about 6 years, but I double it up with corporate work as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Um, I am an accountant by profession.
Nice one.
Yeah, currently I'm the internal auditor for NIT Microfinance.
Okay.
Yes. So I wasn't fully a millionaire. I was doing it as a part-time job. Yes, so that's it.
Wow. So how has it been combining, corporate work and your own business as an entrepreneur?
Yeah, when I started, it was quite tedious. But if you have a passion for something, it drives you. So the passion is the driver for achievement. Yes. So the question is, what do you do after work? Okay. A time when you close from work till you sleep, the time in between, what do you do? And there is an adage that says that time is money. So that is the time that I wanted to occupy, do something. And by the grace of God, I had the intuition to train my hands. Okay. So I've trained the mind. It's getting me an income. What of the hands? Yes. So I would say that I wasn't a creative person from infancy. I developed a passion for it and I went in for it. Yes.
You see, so her message today is that you may not be born a creative person, but as you grow, you can develop it. So you can't develop it. A lot of us are looking for extra income streams and we are finding it very difficult to make a decision. She's saying right now that millinery is one thing you could venture into, or even making the crystals, doing things out of crystals, and even tying the gele and
Yes.
making the
Bridal
bridal
fans,
fans. You see,
bouquets.
and bouquets. There are
Yes.
so many opportunities in this business. Okay, so please begin to decide of what you're going to do to earn so much money.
Exactly.
So
And
tell
the good
us.
news is that it doesn't take much time for you to learn.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah, it doesn't take much time. You can use at least 2 weeks, 1 month, or maximum 2 months to get this beautiful craft. And
Wow,
it's worth it.
it's worth it.
It's worth it. I would
Did you
talk to
hear
my
that?
ladies. It's
It's
worth
worth
it.
it.
It's worth it.
Nice.
Honestly, it's worth it.
So, what have you been doing with your craft to impact other women, to get them to also experience the fact that it is worth it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of my background. Most of my apprentices are also workers, mothers, so you close from work and you come. I always talk to them that you can combine it. I have online training as well. So you can even learn at the comfort of your home. I encourage, especially my church members, sometimes we do group training, maximum 2 weeks, and you can do the heart, you can do heartinators, you can do fascinators, and you take it up there. Churches invite me for trainings. Yes, so
Amazing
I have
story.
the passion to the women. Sometimes you might be at a workplace and you don't have peace over there. And it will be like, Mijaya, how can I survive? Please, don't kill yourself at a place that you don't have peace. Try and build your capacity. Train your hands. Train your hands. Gone are the days that they used to say, handiworks is for school dropouts. Now it's not
You are an
like that.
accountant and
Of
you're doing
course,
this.
of course, it's not for school dropouts. In our association, believe you me, we have lawyers in here. We have doctors in here. We have hairdressers in here. We have JSS leavers in here.
I actually
And
met a social worker as well.
exactly. So it's a very beautiful profession that embraces all walks of life. Whatever your level, you can come in. If you didn't go to school at all. In fact, you're the cheat radia. And it's your hands. You catch yourself, you can. And if your level is so high, it will take you to your level, your best lay.
Good. There's something really amazing about this person I'm coming to talk to right now. When she introduces herself, you get to understand. You're welcome to African Women's Voices Show on ETV Ghana.
Thank you very much.
Could you tell our lovely viewers your name and your business name as well?
My name is Rita Odamia Odame, and at home I'm called Amma.
Okay.
I coined my business name from my name Amma. So
Okay.
Amma to the sky.
Amma to
And
the
that's how come
sky.
it's Amaski GH.
I'm asking GH. You see, when she said she was Amma to the sky, Amma to the
You
world,
know?
I was fascinated. And I understood the reason why she's into millinery. Because she's so creative with her name. So how much more is she going to put into whatever it is that she's doing when it comes to the crafts making? Wow, I appreciate your presence.
Thank you.
Please, how long have you been into this business of millinery? How long is it?
I started this as a hobby when I was in mainstream engineering work.
Okay.
Yes. So that would be 11 years now when I started it as a hobby. But
Oh.
as a business, I started it 4 years ago when I left my job.
That is amazing. So you had to leave corporate work to begin to
Yes.
do your business.
Yes.
And how has it been so far?
It's been challenging, but it's rewarding as well because it's the passion, you know.
Yeah.
And when you look at the materials, you pick your materials and you see what you create out of it at the end of the day. You are so happy, and then you are able to satisfy your clients. It's quite rewarding, even though the challenges are there.
Okay, so what would
I'm
you get
having
to say
fun.
to people who feel that wearing fascinators and fascinators are old school? Because a lot of people feel that, hey, it's for the old people. I don't think it's trendy for me to wear this.
Not
They
at
still feel
all.
that way. So please talk to somebody who's got that impression about fascinators.
Not at all. And you know, there are even some fabrics that some time ago you'd see and you'd say it's old school. Those fabrics are back. So I would say that fashion, it's never old school. You can always, you know,
It evolves.
recycle it and it comes back. And believe me, hats and fascinators, they are the ish now if you are going for an event.
So very true. I mean, the recent royal wedding, they said every guest should wear
Wear
a fascinator.
You know.
So that goes
So
a long
it
way
can't
to
be.
know
It
that
can't be
old school.
No, not at all.
All right. So how have you been using your craft to actually empower other women?
Thank you. That's another passion of mine. I've been able to mentor 3 ladies. One went on to be a nurse, so now she is a nurse. The other two, one is going back to training college in, I think, next year. And then I have one new lady from Holy Child. She just completed. So it's a passion to impart to the young ladies so that even if you complete school and you don't have a corporate job or mainstream job, you can do this as a business. You don't always have to be in the corporate world. You can do something and it will improve the employment, you know, situation. We don't all have to be in the
The
corporate,
offices
you
and the
know.
corporate places.
Yes. So
That's
anything you
quite
find
true.
yourself doing, you just do it very well.
You know what I liked about what you said? It stood out for me that the people you've mentored, from the way you mentioned it, they are all educated people.
Oh yes, they
So that
are.
goes a long way to say that this craft is not for,
It's not
you
for
know.
uneducated or no. That's not it.
But the good thing about it too is the fact that even though it's not for the uneducated can also
They
learn
can.
it.
It's for
and do so
everyone.
well
It's
in
for
it.
you. Just have to bring your creative juices. You know, every time you are creating. That's all. You don't have to have so much education or whatever.
Nice. So before you take leave of us, I would like you to let us know, some challenges that you have been able to overcome in this craft.
Okay, so one of the challenges I have overcome is exposure. When I started, a lot of people didn't know me, but I started with family and friends. I must say, I've used the social media a lot to help promote my business. So exposure has been good. The one other thing that is very difficult for us is getting the materials
getting materials and tools. Some are available, but others too are not. And then those that are available are a bit expensive because we don't produce them here in Ghana. It needs to be imported. So that's one of our challenges.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you
Amazing. I'm
too?
also good. All right, so what's your name and your business name?
Okay, my name is Dorcas Amwa. The name of my business is House of Shael, also known as Shael Accessories.
Wow, House of Shael.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then when you say you've got the Shael accessories, it means that beyond millinery, you do other things?
Shael is a Hebrew word for a woman of excellence. It talks about the Proverbs 31 woman. And when you read Proverbs 31, it talks about the various how a woman is. So Shael stands for a woman of excellence, a woman of virtue. That's the history for the name.
Beautiful one. The woman who wakes up very early
Yeah.
and gets her goods together and goes to sell.
Yeah.
You know, she's
Yeah.
very organized and she's able to put her family together.
Yes.
And they call her blessed.
Yes, that's who a
Nice.
Shael woman is. And as Shael, we don't just do as fascinators. We are into bridal fans. We do bouquets. We do beads. I actually started as a bead maker
Okay.
in 2014 when I was done with my master's and I was looking for a job. So I decided to start beading. Then with time, I found interest in fascinators and I also began doing fascinators. We started as yours truly, fascinators by yours truly. Then somewhere 2019, we rebranded to House of Shael. And it's not just related to millinery stuff, but beads. We hope to go into making of clothes. I want to be able to make clothes for pregnant women. I believe that when you're pregnant, you should be stylish.
look
You should look good.
good.
So those are one of the dreams of Shael
Oh,
accessories.
that's beautiful. I'm so
Yes.
happy that you're actually considering an aspect of women. And whenever it gets to that time, we want to look good, but it's like most of the things available are not so trendy.
Yeah.
They're just, just the way they are. So we are looking forward to see what Shail is going to do in that space. And we
Yes.
definitely will patronize you, okay?
Yes.
So from what you said, it means you've been in millinery for how long?
I've been in millinery since 2014.
Wow,
Till
that's
date.
amazing.
Yes,
That's
till
amazing.
date.
All right, so what have you done with your craft to impact other women?
Okay, I used to have this women's ministry, and I trained the ladies. Aside training them in the Word of God, I'm a pastor's wife. So
Ah, beautiful. And
So-
what church is it?
he's at Bethel Baptist Church.
Bethel
Dansoman.
Baptist. Oh, okay, nice. Because a lot of times we see that this hat is all for the pastor's wives. So I've been looking forward to see at least one of them here, not knowing that one of them is actually going to be an exhibitor.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you once again.
Nice to meet you.
Okay,
So
so
we
how
train
you're
the-
empowering the women?
So I organize training sessions for the women, aside training them in the Word of God, training them in making fascinators and then also beads. But currently we are putting together some few pieces to start a millinery school. Not now, but hopefully in the next year. We are hoping to put our structures in place so that we can start a millinery school
That's
for women.
beautiful. Especially
Yeah.
starting from your ministry and beyond, they continue to, groom other people and then we are expanding.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
And I believe that anybody can be into millinery. I'm an engineer stroke banker and I
Okay.
do this. So
Whoa, I mean, you wear several hats. You wear the spiritual hat, and then you wear the banking hat, wear the engineering, and that's a space that a lot of women don't find
Don't
themselves
want to
in.
go.
But you find yourself there.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
it's wonderful.
I'm glad because it goes a long way to say that this is not for people who are not educated.
No,
This
not at
craft,
all.
anyone can get into it
Not
and
at
make
all.
their money. So would you say it is worth it, millinery?
Millinery is very worth it. It's nice when you're creating things for people. When you see people wearing your works, it's nice. The efforts that you put in, it's lovely. I mean, millinery is very fulfilling. It's one of the things that I do with ease, because I do it with a lot of passion. Yeah, that your ability to be able to create different styles, to be able to manipulate a hard fabric or cinnamon into different styles. It's a wide range of it. Anybody who wants to join millinery should do so. It's worth it.
So I would have wanted you to speak to that local girl who is watching us right now, thinking that millinery is okay for sophisticated people and she can't get into that space. Can you speak in the local language to address any lady right now who is looking at us?
Inyemiyo. Mene ehia ke obaya school dani obanyo ke onine afe ni bi. Nyumo ejo mo fe mo. Beni ebanye ke nine achuni chumo. Ewo ehia ke oya ko school ke ya ko hie mpwe. Obanyo ko nine afe noko. Obanyo ko nine afe no ni wo fi ono. Obanyo ko nine afe chains. Obanyo ko nine afe necklaces se hagbeme. Ewo ka fe disappointed crack and she oyako school ni onye ofe ni bi ne. We are always around. Wo ye bi ene ye wo ha epede ehia ebetuma aba.
Oh,
Ebetuma
ebetuma
aba.
aba.
Aha.
Thank you
Make
very
it
much.
bia ye be som dama na
Oh,
ye
nice
ya
one.
tro.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Thank
so.
you. And you're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. We are still here at the Hearts Fair 2021, Ghana Hearts Fair 2021, which has been put together by Millionaires Network Ghana. And we are getting to meet Renis Glitters. She is the one behind the beautiful piece I have on my head. And every fascinator you see me wear is a Renis Glitters. So you don't even need to ask. Once you see me, you know, oh, she's wearing her Renis Glitters. And I'm really, really loving this one as well. Renis, you're welcome to the
Thank
show.
you.
I love what you've done for me.
Thank
I'm
you.
feeling it. And what you have on your head is also really
Thank
nice.
you.
I want to ask you something that they probably have not heard us talk about here on the show. And it has to do with how you are combining motherhood with this kind of business. You have a training school and you also have to take care of the home and the children. How do you do it?
Yes, so my name is Doreen A. Dubevel. I'm a mother of 3 kids. It's not really easy, and I'm a very disciplined person. So for me, I structure a timetable for my kids. I know what to do at a particular time, so it doesn't conflict with my business and my school as well. It's not really easy, but you need to structure your time. As a mother, you need to structure. If you know what you want to do, if you know your aim, you need to structure your time. I don't have a help, but by God's grace, I try as much as possible to make sure that these things don't conflict with taking care of my kids and my husband as well.
Awesome. I like the part that you mentioned your husband because he has been one very supportive guy. Because, I mean, we see how he's always with you, ensuring that things are working together. And it goes a long way to show whoever is watching right now that if you want your wife or the woman in your life to actually be successful in her business, you need to be able to support her in the best of ways. Thank you once again, Mr. Bevel. Okay, thank you. We appreciate you so much. All right, so looking at the millinery school, a lot of times people feel that you need to have maybe a degree, a master's, or you need to be someone who's so smart. Is it something that is really the case, or somebody who hasn't been to school before can also get into millinery and understand it?
Okay, so for my millinery school, I ensure that you have a passion. The word underline is passion. If you don't have a passion for millinery, don't even come there. If you think it's the money aspect or the reason why you're coming to millinery because of money, then please don't. Because you need to have the passion for what you're doing. There are times we do headpieces and we don't sell. But if it's the money, you get frustrated, Misty. But if you know it's a passion, you love to create, you love to do new things, you love to see people rock your headpieces, you don't really stress yourself at all.
I think that's a very
You need a
valid
passion for
point you made.
facilitator making, or you need passion. That's all I can say. Passion.
Amazing. So please, could you speak to anybody who is watching us right now in the local language? Because we want them to understand that these headpieces are not for people who are, in a certain level. Anyone can rock a fascinator. So please choose any of the local languages that you're comfortable in and talk to them.
Okay. Me nuanom, besa me catch mo say eti facilitators ayɛ yɛ yi obiara tumi sua ɛnyɛ for any class of people biara deɛ wohia ne sɛ wobɛnya ɔdɔ ɛma adwuma no because wonni ɔdɔ ma adwuma no a wontumi nyɛ deɛ woyɛ no na wosua so a ɛma wohu nneɛma bebree ma wotumi ɛde wo nsa yɛ adwuma na nso wotumi nya sika kakra de sɔpɔte wo kunu anaasɛ wo maame koraa nti ɛnyɛ for a group of people no ɛyɛ obiara tumi sua adwuma yie.
Hi, we are back on ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. We get to meet another set of guests. And what interests me about these people are the fact that they are twins and both of them are into the same business. We get to meet them and see how it works for them. A lot of times people say women cannot work together. And in this case, not just women, they are siblings. And you know how sibling rivalry could be. But we'll find out from them. Hello, twins. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Okay, so could you hand her the mic? You know, in Ghana, when we are talking, we start from this way, right? Okay, so please, what's your name?
My name is Jennifer Lai.
Jennifer Laye.
Yes.
Okay, and she is?
I'm Jenny Lai.
Okay, Jenny Laye and Jennifer Laye. Oh, interesting. And both of you, the name of your company is?
Twinny Craft.
Twinny Crafts.
It's called Twinny Crafts because we come from a family of twins. Our mom is a twin. She's Kakra, and then we are also twins. So then we name our brand Twinny.
Twinny Crafts. Oh, that's so beautiful. And who knows, you also produce twins and it continues. Amazing. So if you're watching right now and you're looking for twins, tap into it because they are here from a twin family. So they are more likely to bless you with twins, okay? All right then. So how is it working together as siblings? Because we know siblings always have got this rivalry. How is it in your case?
For us, I think working together as twins has been one of the amazing things that have ever happened to us. We see more sisterhood solidarity. We see more sisterhood bond, and we always, it helps us to put ideas together. You know, the Bible says two heads are always better than one. For us, it helps us bring out the creativity, the support, the bond, and then it helps us put the ideas together quickly. So, and it's much better for us to work together even than to work with someone who might not understand the brand we are building. So we see that it's been our greatest strength. Being twins has been our greatest strength.
Amazing. Would you want to add something to what she said?
I think working together has been amazing. To me, that's the best thing that has ever happened to us. So it's been exciting. We have our own challenges at times, but we always disagree to agree. And that is our strongest bond.
Perfect. All right. So today you're here at Ghana Hearts Fair, and this is the first time it's happening. So I'd like to know for how long you've been into this business of millinery.
Okay, so I think I'll answer that. We've been in this business for about 6 years. Yes.
Okay. Your borrows.
As we've always wanted to create things with our hands since we were little. Actually, we would say that this whole idea of craft started when we were in the primary school. So we schooled in Akosomo, and our teachers, we used to use our hands to create interesting pieces. So somewhere in 2014, after university, we came home, and then one had a medical challenge. So staying home, everybody, we could have said, okay, we'll stay home without working. But with the whole idea of staying home without working wasn't good, and we thought of using our hands to create something. And the more we created, it gave us that joy and that fulfillment. So we started a business, the whole idea, the business part of it came later on, about 6 years ago. So we've been millionaires for about 6 years, and then it's been exciting.
Amazing journey. So, what is it you've done so far to impact women? Because this show always is speaking in the interest of how women can be better than they are right now. What have you done to impact other women?
So I think, as we said earlier, for women has been a major priority, and for Twinny Crafts, our focus has been to support women who have special needs.
Oh, women
Yes,
with special needs.
women with special needs, the vulnerables, and then the aged, because Jenny is a social worker by training. So that has been what we've done so far. So far, we've trained women who are housewives, We've trained women who are pastors and want extra something to do for money. And sometimes we train for little or no fees at all. We've trained women who are young, who have medical challenges. In fact, we work with some of them because in Ghana, especially mental health sector, people are having challenges there. And we have so many people around us, some who are even visually impaired. That has been our focus. So far, I think it has been, I mean, these 6 years, we have women, we have wives, housewives, they're abused, they're vulnerable, they're young children, they're girls. And currently we are working on a project where we are training girls who are 14 to 24 years, yes, who are vulnerable in the society. And it's been amazing. We are teaching how to use their hands to do millinery and to have something, I mean, to in their pocket, to have financial support for themselves. So far, I think we've impacted more than 50 women in Ghana, and we still have international students who we train online and even here, who travel all the way here for training. And it's all had been women, 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 women. And we are excited to impact in our own little way to support these women.
Wow, this is so beautiful. The fact that you've chosen to cater for women with special needs, housewives, visually impaired, pastors' wives who need extra income stream. This is really good. But what kind of challenges have you faced in the course of trying to get this done?
One of the challenges is getting people to kind of support what you do, because training people with special needs, for example, looking at women and mental health recently, you need the finances to buy materials. You need people to buy into that idea. But you always get people want to kind of invest at where they would kind of quote unquote make something out of. So sometimes you sell ideas to people. Okay, I want to train a group of people who, for example, have mental health issues so that they can create something with your hands and not be begging on the street. But you have people, they ask you, what do I get in return? So our challenges, number one, has been the support, financial support, physical support, the resources to train these women and these girls. And again, some of the challenges we've encountered is getting materials to work with. Sometimes you want to create, we focus on creating pieces that are different. So we work with different kind of fabric. Sometimes you have to import as far as Philippines, sometimes Nigeria, and you'll be roaming out just for one thing. So our challenges have been getting support and then the materials to work with. And another challenge being in this milling is that the kind of works we want to create, get buyers don't want to, people don't want to kind of purchase it at that price. They always want to compare what you do to what they have on the market, and that's the challenge. Because after you putting so much, like a piece that is sitting here now, a lot of things have gone into this. Is a 3D picture hat. A lot of things have gone into it, and now you want to sell it at a particular price, and people want to kind of buy it buy it at a cheaper price, at a lesser price. And that, if that happens, we will not be able to push that agenda we are focusing on. So that's been one of our challenges, getting people to understand and buy your product at that price, getting the financial support to support these women, these vulnerable people in society. So that I always say that apart from the challenges they are having, if you pick someone with a mental health issue, she is beautiful inside. She has other things that if you help her with, she can build that skill and now not be dependent on the society that much. And if we have about 20 or 100 women who are who are physically challenged or have one issue or the other and can use their hands, we have reduced the unemployment rate of Ghana in a very big percentage. So yes, other people, yes, and it keeps growing. So I think that our challenge has been the support and people understanding what you created, buying as a, because if I sell this piece, about some percentage goes to take care of those people, and we still have them around. Yes.
Wow, your story is amazing. And we would like to tell the powers that be they should look into this aspect of requests that the Twinnies are actually making right now. They need the support to be able to get women that are less privileged, women with special needs to get empowered. And we are looking forward to telling the story better to other people that after this was requested, this miracle was done for them. Thank you so much, Twinnie Crafts, for coming on African Women's Voices Show.
Wow, it has been an amazing line of discussion. We've seen corporate women, we've seen medical doctors, we've seen engineers, pastors, wives, and we've seen different people from all walks of life who are into millinery. So if you are yet to find that passion or what you want to do that doesn't need so much capital to start up with, I think you should begin to consider millinery, and you would be thanking African Women's Voices show and also the Millionaires Network Ghana for putting something like this together. So until we meet, well, it's going to be a new year when we meet, and I look forward to that. Do enjoy the rest of our interesting lineup for you. Bye-bye.